We're down here at La Plage. It's a Stealth Live beach party and it's absolutely rocking. And now we're with the man that's made it all happen, Roger Sanchez.
How are you?
Yeah, really well. Yourself?
Very, very good. Having a great time tonight.
Another day, another beach party.
Hey, you know, not just another beach party. This is a Stealth Live beach party.
Indeed. So why Stealth Live and why at La Plage?
Well, first of all, La Plage to me is the sexiest beach club that's on this whole strip. And I have to say, the first time I came here and I saw it, I fell in love with it. They've been fantastic. And it's special because my release yourself is one thing. I wanted to do something that was a little bit different, once a month, not every week, just a very exclusive, really nice clientele, very sexy. And that's exactly what we got. We got people playing sexy music. I'm actually not even supposed to.
Sexy DJ.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Happy
you know,
with that.
I'm not even supposed to be playing. I just kind of jumped on today because, you know, I just had to throw a little bit in. But these are all my guys from my label.
Yep.
So I want to give them an outlet and give them a lot of support and make sure they play and have a great time.
Speaking of the boys on your label and the guys that you've chosen, obviously, you know, there was one here, 3 weeks ago. This is the second one. What is the Stealth sound? How do you choose the guys to come and play and to be on your label?
It's interesting because there's a lot of ranges to Stealth. There's deeper, there's more electronic, there's funky, there's there's tribal. The thing with Stealth is it's house music in all of its forms, but it has to touch your soul. And all these guys that I've signed to the label do something, create something, and when they play, they touch people's souls. And that's imperative because I don't just want to pick up just anything. It's got to be something that speaks to me. And all these guys are rocking. Prock Fitch is great because those guys, I kind of discovered them a bit in Brighton a few years ago when they just kind of walked up to me and handed me the CD with a track that I loved. And then from there they've grown and they've really developed into something very, very strong, and I'm very proud of them.
Well, speaking of growing, developing, how would you say that the label has grown and developed over the years?
It's been amazing. I think I've got an amazing staff. I've got my label manager, Boss. I've got Harm, who's the guy who has all the promotion. Martin, who handles the Stealth events. Flores, who does all the internet. And they're a really strong team. We've really nurtured a lot of the new artists that have come to us. A lot of people I discovered because they send me tracks, they come to me at gigs. And we like to build people from the ground up. And I think we've been having some great success with it. So I'm looking forward to making the label grow even stronger.
You've been playing Ibiza for how many years now?
This is my 10-year anniversary of Release Yourself, but I've actually been playing since 1995.
That's what I mean. You've been here
15 years.
You're one of the. So I don't mean this disrespectfully, but you're one of the veterans.
Well, no, I take that as a compliment. I'm a veteran. I've been here for a while. I know what I'm doing.
So listen, 10 years of Release Yourself, Pasha, now Amnesia. How important is it to do these kind of gigs as well?
These are very important because this is not a club. It's a beach party. It's a different environment. The energy is different. The sound is different in terms of the type of vibe that we play. And I love doing that. It gives me an outlet because sometimes at the clubs you don't get a chance to play that because it's a different environment. So house music can be played under the sun, in the dark room, wherever. Every place has its vibe. And this is ours.
Like I said, love and soul.
Oh, yes.
Well, listen, just basically today was just to catch up, talk about the label, talk about the kids.
Yes.
The kids. The guys.
The
on
boys.
The boys.
The boys.
Sorry, not kids.
Yeah, today we had Martijn ten Velden. We have Prock Fitch. Coming up, we've got Lex the Funk and Tom Stefan. We opened up the summertime with Jesse Garcia and Mosaic, and all the boys have rocked it. The next one's going to be, like I said, Lex the Funk and Tom Stefan. That's going to be the 20th of September.
Yep. Great. Well, we'll see you on the sand.
I expect to see you on the sand.
Okay, so we're down here at La Plage today. It's a beach bar down on Playa then Bossa, and we're here for Stealth Live, which is a series of beach parties that Roger Sanchez is hosting down here in Ibiza. And today I'm in a sandwich with Ben And James,
Hello.
aka Prock and Fitch. Hi guys.
You got the names right this time.
I did. Way. What do you mean this time? It's the first time. How are you, Ben?
Very well. Yourself?
Yeah, really well, thanks.
Good.
It must be quite cool to be coming to Ibiza and playing in a beach bar.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the setting's amazing. The music we get to play is really cool. Yeah, it's a special party.
Special vibes. And what about you, James?
Yeah,
How's it for you?
always love being here. You know, it's a great place to express yourself musically as well, and you know, the parties here are wicked as well. So, yeah.
Have you been coming here for many years?
Yeah, a fair few years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's always a great place to come. You know, there's nowhere else like it, is there really? No matter how much people say every year, Ibiza's not the same. I think it's still the only place you can come in the world. You have all these DJs and all the people come to hear good music. So.
Yeah, they really do, and I mean, like you said, people do keep, quite often say how it's changed over the years. It's not the same, but who wants it to be the same?
They're still here, aren't they? Though?
Yeah, exactly. They still keep coming.
Definitely.
You were just talking about, kind of to both of you, but I'm in a sandwich. But you're talking about your sound, and you can come here and play your music, and people appreciate it. How do you describe your sound to our viewers? For somebody who doesn't know your music.
We both come from like a kind of house background, and we're both really into our house music. So our music's always really housey and groovy, and just it's music for the dance floor. Really, it's not it's not too pretentious, but we still kind of got our identity with the kind of bouncy, groovy stuff that we make and we play. So.
And you've made a success of it, that's for sure.
So far, so good. Lots of hard work to do still, though.
And Ben, how do you think that your sound fits with the Stealth record label?
Yeah, I think really well. I think from day one they signed our first track, and since from then we've released a lot of tracks with them, and it's going really well.
When was day one?
Was it 3 years ago? Yeah.
3 or 4 years.
I think 3 or 4 years ago. And so, they picked up our first track, and ever since, we got on really well with the guys. Really into the label. The parties are cool. All good.
Well, you've definitely got a good crowd for it tonight.
Definitely,
and there's no better place to do it, really.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you.
And looking forward to dancing.
Yeah, same here.
So we're sitting here with the fire starters behind us, with my 10 Velden. How are you?
Very good. Having a great time in Ibiza.
You are indeed. Well, you've just finished playing for Stealth Records tonight. Such a nice place to come and play in Ibiza, no? I mean...
Oh, it's amazing. I love playing here. It's the best place, really.
Really?
Yeah.
And I mean, comparing playing at you just said to me, 5 minutes ago that you've just recently played to 4,000 people.
Yeah, I did.
And now you're here
Well,
playing an intimate beach party gig. I mean, how do they compare?
Well, it's different, It's all about the vibe. Even if there's 5 people, if they enjoy it, it's all good,
Really? If you turn up to a place and there's 5 people dancing, you just...
Oh, yeah, you still give it your all. Big time.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So today, I mean, this is the second of the Stealth Records label party that they've done at La Plage. Were you at the first one?
No, I was somewhere else. I don't remember where.
So you've come on in for phase 2.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is for the Stealth, or for any record label, but for Stealth to do these sort of parties?
Oh, it's really important. You got to profile the label, especially now. There's so much competition.
Yeah.
You got to get out there and put on a good party. Yeah.
And do you think by doing sort of something different, like intimate beach gigs, makes you stand down?
I think so, yeah, because all the big clubs in Ibiza, they're all taken, So to do something on a beach like this is perfect.
So nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's really relaxed.
The S-Band on the decks.
The S-Band on the decks.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's talk a little bit about Stealth. When did you first join the record label?
Well, you know what? That's a couple of years ago. I think the first remix I did for Stealth was Jesse Garcia, Let's Get Happy. That's like 3 years ago, yeah. Yeah, we're still happy now, yeah? Yeah.
Still bouncing.
Yeah.
And why do you think that, the record label picked up that track? What is it about your sound that works for Stealth?
I don't know, but to be honest, I've always been a big fan of Roger, you know, like even throughout the 90s, you know, so he was a big inspiration for me when I started, you know. Oh yeah, I'm old enough for that, you know. So, you know, and I always want to do stuff for Stealth. It's because of Roger, you know, because he runs the label.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, and it fits in with my sound in a way, because I follow his example for sure.
Okay, so how about, I mean, do you think you could describe the Stealth sounds?
I cannot really describe. It's house mixed with tribal, you know.
Yeah.
A bit of tech house. It's a mixture of all. It's all about house music, really.
Music to move to, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I saw you playing with the new CDJ 2000s in there before. You know, there's so many new features on them. There's so many things to learn. But if you manage to have a play, and what do you think?
Well, I've played on them several times, but I'm still playing CDs, old school. That's old school nowadays.
No, you can't
I
let
mean,
go.
vinyl used to be old school, but now CDs are old school.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. But one thing I really like about the 2000s is that you got a really nice graph. You can see the song, you can see like the wave of the song, so you know exactly when the drop is coming. So it really helps you when you're mixing. That's really good about it.
And what do you think about I mean, I know you haven't used it yet, but what do you think about the USB function?
Well, it's great actually. I think I'm going to use it, you know.
Yeah?
I don't have to carry my CDs anymore.
Hey.
I thought my CDs were light, but a USB stick, that's it. You know?
Just don't lose it, for God's
Yeah, I
sake.
know. The only thing, it's too small, you know. I think I have to put it on my house keys or something. Yeah.
But do you think it'll change the way that you play, or that you, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
I think
interact
so.
with the crowd?
I think so, because there's a new feature called the record box, right? That you can use, and I think that will be really beneficial, because now every week I have to rearrange my CD wallet, you know, put the new stuff in the front and move everything around. It takes me half an hour, 45 minutes every week. And when you have a little USB stick, you just do it all on your laptop, you just put it in the right folder, done. So
Imagine what you could do with those 45 minutes.
I know, you can do a lot more.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
big
that
time.
extra bit of sleep before a gig.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Well, listen, it's really nice catching up with you down here.
Yeah.
Really cool party.
Yeah.
Great music.
Yeah.
And will we see you at the next one?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.